And welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to do a Rebtel review. Yes. One SIV is still the cheapest international calling app. It's a global perspective. You see, Rebtel has been a popular choice for low-cost international calls since its launch. But in 2025, does it still hold up against competitors like Skype, Google Voice, and local VoIP alternatives? Well, here's a detailed country-neutral review of Rebtel's pricing, features, and reliability. Let's get started. When it comes to Rebtel's global availability, it works in most countries, including USA, Canada, UK, and Europe. In fact, it has strong support there. When it comes to Africa, like Nigeria, Kenya, South Africa, it works, but there are some restrictions. When it comes to Asia, it works in India, Philippines, Pakistan. It has competitive rates there. When it comes to Latin America, it works in Mexico, Brazil. It has decent coverage, but it is restricted in some regions due to VoIP bans or regulations. It's restricted in UAE, China, Cuba, and North Korea because it may require VPN. Now let's look at the pricing. Is it still the cheapest in 2025? Well, it is two pricing models that are pay-as-you-go, that's per minute rates, and unlimited monthly plans for frequent callers. So when you compare these prices, let's start with the destinations. Then we'll look at the prices in minutes for Rebtel, Skype, and Google Voice, and we'll look at the local SIM rates. Let's get started. Let's say the destination you're calling is USA. So Rebtel costs about between $0.01 to $0.03 per minute. For Skype, it costs about $0.023. For Google Voice, $0.01 and free to the US. Local SIM rates, $0.10 plus dollars. Let's look at UK. We're calling UK. Okay, Rebtel costs is between $0.02 to $0.05, while Skype costs $0.026, Google $0.01, and local SIM rates $0.15 and above. When it comes to India, Rebtel costs about between $0.03 to $0.07, while Skype costs about $0.05. And Google Voice costs about $0.03 and local SIM rate costs about $0.20 and above. Lastly, let's say the destination is Nigeria. Rebtel costs $0.10 to $0.15, actually $0.15 per minute, while Skype costs about $0.15 per minute. Google Voice is not supported. Yes, not supported in Nigeria. And local SIM rates $0.30 and above. So what's my verdict? Well, Rebtel is still among the cheapest, especially for USA, UK, and Canada calls. Google Voice is cheaper for US calls, but limited availability. And the local SIMs are expensive for international calls. We saw that earlier. What are the key features in 2025? Well, we have local access numbers. You see, where you can call via local number to avoid high charges. That's one of the advantages of Rebtel. Then we also know that Rebtel to Rebtel calls are free if both users have the app. And then it uses regular cellular calls in some cases, so no internet is needed actually. And then call recording, which is new in 2025 for some countries, you can actually record calls. But there's no video calls. It is still voice only. When we look at performance and reliability, let's look at the call quality. It is good on 4G, 5G, Wi-Fi, but depends on local networks. It is when it comes to verification issues, yes, many users have reported SMS delays, so they have to try email or call verification. Then when it comes to app stability, it is better than 2024, but it still has occasional bugs.